Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This will be a video series showing you how to model this office building. Let's get started. So to start, let's open a new architecture template. We will then start with grids. So under architecture, you can type in also GR for short, or this icon. Once you click it, we're going to first start with a vertical grid line. So I'm going to add it like this and then press escape. After that, I'm going to select it again and I'm going to use copy or CO and then make sure multiple is checked. And then after that, I'm going to zoom in and click it again. And then after that, I'm going to add in the dimension. The first one will be 6400. The second will be 2800. After that, 5400. And then we will have 2600. And then after that, 3900. My mouse is acting up, so sorry about that. So the next one is 3900. And then we have another 2400. And then another 3800. And then lastly, we're going to add 5000. Press escape and then go back to architecture and select grid line again. With this one, I'm gonna add it here at the top. Press escape and then click on the bubble and we're gonna change it to 8. After that, select this again and click CO or copy. After you copy it, we're gonna select that again and then the first number will be 6400. The second will be 4800. Next will be 5800. 4000. Zoom out and then zoom in again. 3300. 3000. And then lastly, we have 5700. And then press escape. So we have our grid line completed. Now let's go to our south elevation. We're gonna leave 4000 for the first floor. I'm gonna select this and copy. So CO and then make sure multiple is checked. Select the grid line again or the level. And for this one, we could add in 3700 for level 3. So level 2 to level 3, another 3700. Another 3700. 3700 again. 3700. So we have up to level 7. Press escape and then escape again. Click one of the grid and then grab it from here and pull it up like that. So at least everything is upwards and in its place. After that, we want all our levels to appear on the floor plan here on the project browser. So what you have to do is click view and then plan view and then click on floor plan. Select all of this. So what you have to do is select level 3 and then hold shift and select level 7. It will highlight everything and then you just need to press OK. And then as you see, every floor plan is there. Go back to level 1 and let's start by adding a wall. Click architecture, click on wall, and then after that, click edit type. We need to duplicate this type so that we can keep on reusing this. So duplicate. Let's name it exterior wall. Number 1. Press OK. Edit the type. Let's add in the materials first. I want these materials to differ on each and every wall so that when we transfer it to Twinmotion, we could assign finishes from their material base there. And it will be easier for us to see there. So I'm gonna choose clad white first and then press OK. You can choose whatever you want. Just make sure it's different on each exterior or interior wall. Press OK and then OK again. But before that, let's click on edit type again. I want to change the thickness to 300. Press OK, apply, and then OK. Here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click this rectangle and then I'm gonna add a rectangle all the way to A1. Actually, let's escape. We forgot to connect this. So we're in level 1. We want it to be connected to level 2. Okay? And then after that, I'm going to choose wall center line. So I'm going to leave it default. And then click back rectangle. And then let's add it from A1 up to H9. Press escape. Escape. So you first have our perimeter wall. So most of the time I do the perimeter of what I want to do, and then after that I mold it. So right now I'm gonna add in or click the wall again, and I'm gonna use exterior wall again. So now I'm gonna mold it to the desired shape I'm gonna use it. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in a wall right here. So that is G9 up to G8 and going down to H. Okay, and then I will add it here as well. So I'm gonna click G1 up to G2 and going to H. After that, I'm gonna extend this to around 2000, like that, and going back to A1. Extend this again around 2000 again. So I'm just gonna type it 2000, and I'm going to extend it all the way to A7 and pull it back there. So I know this is confusing now, but I'm gonna extend this and then extend this as well. Okay, click it back, exterior wall number 1. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull it back now. This will be around 2000 from A9. So I'm gonna do it like this. And then I'm just gonna put a 2000 corner as well here, like that. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use trim. So it's under modify, and this is the trim and extend. So you can type in TR, and then after that, let's trim this. Let's also trim this side. So what we need to do is we need to split it first. So once we split this and do TR again, there won't be any of the error command. Let's trim this as well, and with this one. For this, we need to trim this first, and then trim this spot, and this one as well. Also here, and here. So now our shape is like this. So now press escape and go to architecture, and then click on wall, edit it type, and let's duplicate this and type in interior wall number 1, press OK, edit type, and change the materials. So we could use masonry unit for now, and then OK. And let's maintain the thickness to 300 for this. After that, go to D1. So click on D1, and then we will have it up to D3. So click it there, and then pull it all the way here. And then add D2, pull it all the way to G2. We're gonna close this off. So G2 up to G8. So now this is closed off. We could focus on here. So go to G4 and then going all the way to D4. And let's do this up to D7 and then up to G7. So we're making a square here. And what I want you to do is add in this. So D5 up to G5 and D6 up to G6. So it looks like that. And you could escape, and actually let's extend this all the way to D8, and let's add in the same wall to close it off like that. Press escape, so it will look like this now. And then click the wall again. We're gonna add something right here again. So it should be around 3000. So I'm gonna add it for now. So I add it like this and close it off. And you know what? We could just extend this one right there, but we need to change this. So I want this distance to be changed. So I'm gonna move this, but for some reason I cannot move it. So there, it appeared. So now I want this to be 3400. Press escape. So this will be 3400, and then it will look like this. So next, let's focus on the offices. So my plan is to add the elevators right here, stairs, break room, and then there will be an open area here for desk, and then we will have some offices at the end. So now let's click on the wall again, and this one we're gonna edit to wall number 2, interior. Press OK, edit type. The thickness should be 100, and make sure to change the materials as well. Let's choose cherry. Press OK, OK, and then let's begin adding this. So I'm going to add it here, and then after that I'm going to align it to this wall. So make sure it's level 2 again, and then let's do this. Let's go all the way down like that for now, and then zoom back again. Type in AL for align. We're gonna align it to this face and this one as well, so at least it's there, it's aligned. Press escape and then escape again. Go back to architecture, click wall again, make sure interior wall is selected, and let's close it for now, and we're gonna change it later on. I just want to put in the wall there, and then this one, put it out like that, and then add in something like this as well. And then let's align this AL and this face. So let's close this off and then select this and then CS so that we could select it easily. And then actually we could just pull this out and then actually delete this. This will be a big office. And then same wall, close this off like that. I want the corridor space to be around 1200. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select this wall and make sure to type in 1200. Okay, so we can maximize the spacing here. For this one, I want it to be around 17 or 1800. So we could click this one and then 1800. So that's why I was able to, I was just adding walls because it's easier to change the dimension. And then we could trim this one, and then select this and move it like that. And then click on wall again and close this off. So I'm just gonna change this. This is too big, so I'm gonna make this 3000. Okay, and then click on the wall again and close this off like this. Just leave a gap for now. Click the wall and just go in the middle of this. There will be enough office space for a room there. And then click and close this off again, AL, to align it. This area will be the copy area. So I'm just gonna add in like that. Pull this up. I will type in SL. So like that, and then trim TR, and we have our copy area here. Make sure it around 1800 is enough. Okay, so that's for the copy print and some storage cabinet for the filing. With this area, I'm gonna click the wall again. I'm going to equal this, and then this will be like a conference room, and then this will be like individual rooms for different departments that they could use. These are offices for the manager and one here as well. And then with the same wall, so I'm gonna click this wall again and CS, create similar. I'm going to just add a wall right here, escape, and then a wall right here. So for now, I'm just going to leave it like that. Click this. I want it to be around 1400. That's for a corridor space. This one, I want it to be 3500. That will be the area for an IT server, and then reception area right here, and then some waiting area here. So I'm gonna select this again, and I'm gonna close this off like that. And then the same wall, I'm gonna close this off. In the middle of this, select it and add in another wall, and then TR to trim this area. TR as well, this one, and then let's align everything else. Okay. And we need to close this off as well. So here in this area, same wall, around 1200 from this. Okay, so add in a wall right here, stop around here. So that will be around the middle of A and B. So I'm gonna give you the dimension afterwards. This one, something like that. Close it off like this. So there will be a big one here. And then with this one, let's close it off. So here, I just want to zoom in. So around 1400 is enough. Okay, from this wall. I want to close this off. So I'm gonna close it like that. In the middle of this, I want to add in a wall. So actually not in the middle, but something in the middle of B and C. So around 2500. And then let's close this off in the middle, like that. Here, I want to align this wall, so AL. So that's aligned. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to connect this with this wall. So I'm gonna collect this wall up to here, up to all the way down. This is around 2300. And then I will pull this out up to like that. I'm just gonna leave it around 1400. And we can now trim this like that. I'm just gonna align this, so AL again, align this wall to this wall. So I wanna double check this spacing here. So I'm gonna click align dimension. So I'm gonna pull this out. I want this to be around 5500. And instead of doing it like this, I'm gonna align it like that. So it looks like this now. Before we stop this, I just want to add in the dimension so that you guys can follow along. Like that. Press escape. I'm going to pull this out to add more dimension. Okay. I'm gonna pull this out again. And then let's add in dimension. So like that. So for now, we're gonna stop here. Thank you for watching and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.